Hey there, welcome to the channel, and thank you for joining me for 30 days of Christmas ornaments. We are kind of wrapping up the month, and I think this is maybe the second to last. And I wanted to end with kind of, finish up. There's still one more to go after this, but I wanted to do another little angel, and I wanted to do one that was an easy one for you to do with your children as well. I know that there's a lot of you that have been asking if I'm going to be doing more. So yes, here you go. So I'm going to show two variations of angels using the same items. And what it comes down to is we're going to use paper and we're going to use circles. So we're just going to be cutting out whatever paper, old Christmas cards work, old scrapbooking paper, wrapping paper, whatever you got. Although we're going to try a variation with some felt material as well. So let me pull you in. Let's get started on this one and we'll take it from there. So to get started, I have my various papers all kind of mapped out here. I've selected, and for my circle, you can use circles of any size. The bigger the circle, the bigger the angel. The smaller the circle, the smaller. Kind of follows. And I'm just using some painter's tape here. It just seems to be a nice size for me. And just while I'm saying that, let me tell you, it turns out to be about 3.75 inches. And we do just basic cutting out here. So if you have circle punches and you can just punch your circles out and you don't have to do the cutting part, then good on you. my circle punch is very tiny, and it would make angels that were negligible in size. So what we're gonna do, let me just move that off to the side. So angel number one, we are going to take, and this is the easiest angel. Let's take 3 pieces, and for this one we need to have 2 pieces that are the same. And I have my hot glue gun heating up over here, but you could use just regular white glue for this if you want to. So we're just going to fold them in half. Why do you feel thick? Oh, because you're more than that. Perfect. All right, so we are taking our angels, and we are just going to be, I'm just looking going, oops, I'm missing a piece for this, so hang on. Okay, so what I want to do for one of these, because we want to glue these closed first before we start gluing them together, in which case I want to get my little hanging loop glued down into one. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there, and this just a little bit of glue around my edge. And again, you could just use a white craft glue of your choice for this also. I'm just using a hot glue because I got it, and it's a little bit faster and easier. Now, for this one, what I do have is a little tiny thin wire, and I have a little styrofoam ball, and I am just going to push this wire up into the ball. Now, ideally, I wouldn't have gone through my ball. I think it'll be okay. And I'm going to cut off the end because it's longer than I need. But I am going to glue this one down into there. So I have the hanging loop in one. I have the little ball in the other. And then I'm going to glue it closed. And what we're going to do, see, I always futz with this because I'm kind of going I end up holding them wrong. Oops. Okay, we're going to glue the head on, but let me futz with it first. Okay, this is the right way. Circles facing each other. I want them facing this way. All right, so we're going to put, oh my goodness. And you know what? And I do that every time. It's like every time I'm going, which way do they go? So I'm just going to glue those together and then hold this out of the way. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on my wire. And I'm going to stick my head on. All right. So there's the angel's body, the head, and our little bit of our hanger. And then we can take whatever for, you know, this one was the contrasting color. I can fold this circle in half and glue it closed. And this can become the wings. Oh, okay, I like that. All right, so let's go with that one. If you have really stiff, this is really stiff paper, then I just cut them in half instead, and that would become the wings that way. So there's one version of our angel. Another version, okay, I was busy cutting lots of circles. Okay, another version, I only need 2. So for this version, I need 3 circles. For this version, I need 2 circles. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, let's do a green body. We are going to, instead of folding it in half, we are going to turn it and glue it like this. I want to leave a little bit of an opening up there, but we're going to glue our flaps. I don't think I have enough glue on there, but we'll see how that goes. And I just want to hold it. This becomes the body. So for this one, there we go. That becomes our body. So my little loop, that's a very little loop. I just want to put some glue down in there. Lay my little cords down in there. And then I'm going to take, again, another one of these little tinsely pom-pom balls and use that as the head. There we go. And we can either, okay, I'm gonna use one of my gold discs here. My little sparkly gold for her little angel wings. My glue hasn't fully dried, but that becomes another angel, so that we have this version or the flatter version. Now, I'm gonna take some felt and let me cut out some circles, and then we'll see what we can do with this one. All right, I'm gonna do this one exactly the same way as before. So I'm going to take 3 discs. And glue them together. So this is going to be her wings. And I'm just going to get the cord and I need another little head and a little piece of wire. All right, now that I have these, done, I want to just kind of bling them up a little bit. So I'm going to take a little bit of fine gold sprinkles because, you know what, it's Christmas and that's when, about the only time in my life that I do sprinkles. So let's go for it. So I'm just doing some hot glue around the rim. Just a couple spots. Okay, so we need a little bit down here. And we will glue those together. And I want as well to have it on all of the edges of my wings. And then let's glue her together. And now, a little bit of glue for the head. And what I am going to do is do a little bit of a halo as well. So definitely you can do them out of fabric that makes them a little bit more sturdy than paper, but you know what? Paper works just fine too. So here we are with our little angels. Now this one, I just put a little bit of blingy leaves behind her to kind of mimic a halo. So those are that version. Then we have our, our little flat angel version. And then we have our little fabric angel version, just out of some felted fabric. And you can get fabric, felted fabric swatches at the dollar store even. So, and it doesn't take that much. Cute, cute little angels, definitely kid friendly because it doesn't have to be hot glue. You know, if you do this, or even these ones with the sprinkles, you know, the glitter, you at least know what you're getting into. So when it ends up places you don't want it, not my fault, but come on, it really needed the bling. It's just kind of Christmas. Cute, cute, cute little craft. Makes great little present toppers as well as ornaments for the tree. Let me know what you think of this one, guys. whether you're going to give it a go with your kiddos or grandkids, it's kind of a good one to do with them. Looking forward to seeing you on the next. And until then, take care.